meaningful for you guys, we have some rules here, that the first one is be respectful. We need to be respectful with one another, because each one has your own opinion about the topic, and we need to respect it. Uh, the second one is don't be afraid to speak up, right? This time is for you guys, so don't be afraid, no matter if you make mistakes, because I make mistakes all the time and I don't care. Of course, that I always try to be better, right? But sometimes we make mistakes, and just making mistakes, we're gonna progress in this process of learning a language. And the last one, and not less important, is have fun. I think that this is the most important of these three rules, because we need to have fun in the process of learning something, especially a language. This is it needs to be something uh, enjoyable. So guys, have fun, talk a lot, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Respect each other and go ahead, right? And to make this experience better for everyone, we're going to split you in small rooms, and there, please choose a leader to guide the conversation, to read the questions. If you have the desire, maybe someday, to be a leader, to be a host, as me and Gabi here, and Belle as well, because Belle became a host, and I'm really proud of her. And you can have this experience to read the questions and guide the conversation and make sure that everyone is going to speak. Just do it, it's really good. And 10 minutes before then, we're gonna bring you back. 10 or 5 minutes before the end, depends of the conversation, because sometimes we spend so much time speaking. And you can we're gonna bring you back to know about the experience, the conversation, and to finish, the the meeting. And that's it, my friends. I see you in the end of the meeting, and I hope that you enjoyed this moment, because it was made for you guys. Okay, so see you. And for the people that's gonna be here on the main room, we're gonna talk a lot. And that's it, my friends. See you. Bye bye. Let me see here. I'm gonna share the questions one more time, because I don't know if there is someone that is without the questions. And that's it, my friends. I'm gonna start the meeting, saying good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone. My name is Bruno. I'm 33 years old. I'm married. I'm living a really good moment in my life, that is my son birth. The due date is for this week. Between between today and the next week. So I'm in that expectation, that we don't know what's going to happen when he's coming. So I'm really excited and nervous and all the mix up, that the feelings, but it's a good feeling. It's not a bad one. And I'm really happy because of this moment of my life. And I work at a food for the company, for almost 10 years. And I'm a host here as well, and this is a pleasure for me, as I was uh, telling to the guys before the to be live on YouTube, and here I can, express myself in English. I can learn a lot. I feel like I'm a better leader, let's say like this, when I start to guiding the conversations, even though we don't realize it, at the first side, uh, during the time, when you start to guide the conversations, you feel more comfortable to speak. You feel more prepared, and yeah, I think that it's a good experience if you want to improve your communication skills, if you are learning a new language. And for me, it's the reason that I'm learning English, you know, to put in practice what I'm learning and help people around the world, let's say like this, you know. Yeah. And guys, I think that's all from me. I want to know from Gabi. Can you present yourself, Gabi, please?
Yes, so my name is Gabriele, but you can call me Gabi. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Pelotas, a city in the south of Rio Grande do Sul. But 2 years ago, I came to Rio de Janeiro to do my postdoctoral research. And now I'm living here. I'm a food engineer and I work as a scientist and entrepreneur. I don't have kids. I'm not married. I don't have pets yet, but I intend to adopt one. I'm planning to adopt one. I really like to stay at home, watching movies and series, or hang out with my friends in Rio. Here we have a lot of place to do it. I studied English for many years ago, but I started to do conversation classes 2 years ago, and then started as a student on TNT last year, and as a host on TNT this year. And the reason that I really like to practice my English is that I use English in my work every day, like to reading and writing articles to communicate my research. But also in this moment of my professional career, I do a lot of meetings in English. I need to communicate my business in English. I have a lot of presentations and quick presentations about my business in English. And I'm so passionate about English. So this is the main reason that I'm here to learn and to feel comfortable to speak in another language different than one that I use in my daily life. So that's it. And you, Michelle.
Nice presentation, Gabi. For me, it is the equal. I needed to use English in my work. I was graduated in international management, and I never have in the past. I don't have a good relation with English. I fought with obstacle. I don't know, a wall with me and my career. And I always think in the negative way. I can't do this. I can't speak in English. I can't participate of meetings. And when I discovered the TNT on 2021, I create more confidence to speak and to facing my fears. I think the most learning is about facing my fears. So I stopped to run away of the meetings, the conversation, the people in my work that use English, and start to think, okay, I need to do this, and I do in some way. It's not a best way for I just start. And it's interesting because I study English for 12 years, and until 21, I didn't think about this. And now I practice a little for weekend, but I just keep it and not give up. And that's it, guys.
Really nice introduction, you know, and I'm really proud of you both guys, because Gabi is here with us for some time, already. And you, Michelle, you are new here as a host, but you are, using the platform for some time as well. And I remember the first time that Gabi was in my meeting here, and she explained about, she introduced herself and she explained about English in her life and the experience that she had, and I was so amazed with the experience. I think that you were in USA to learn something. I remember something like that, and you use
No,
your English
yeah,
something. No.
I went to Switzerland last year.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and I remember that you told us, and I was, oh my god, she's rocking. It's really nice, and you could use your English there, and everyone understood well, and I was amazed, with this, because this is something that I want to do one day in the future, go abroad, at least to have some moments, some days there, not to leave, because I have a family and it's really complicated to do, but somehow it can inspire people, and it's really good to hear that, And Michelle is like, she's rocking. She's became a host recently, and it's really good to see your progress, Michelle. Yeah, I can feel that you are progressing, and just keep doing this. It's really nice to see how people can change. Yeah,
Yeah.
and connecting with today's topic, I think that you two have clear goals in your mind, about English, about other matters in your life, And I would like to ask to you guys what you really want for your life. I want to start with Gabi, and then we follow the flow. Gabi, tell us everything. Open your heart.
It's a deep question, but I think the main goals that I have in this moment in my life is related to my work, because 2 years ago, before I came to Rio, I passing for a moment in my career that I didn't know exactly what I want. I studied and researched for many years, like 10 years, if I count during my graduation and the master's and the PhD. And when I finished my PhD, I didn't have a certain about my career as a professor, because I couldn't see me in the future being a professor. I'm so passionate to this profession, but I couldn't see me in this situation, because I want something different for my life. But at that moment, I didn't know what the thing that I really want. So I came here, I came to Rio, and I started to work in a project. It's a research project that linked to industry and the academic sector. So when I started to do this, I felt in love, like this is the thing that I want to do for my life. And when I did a course related to, it's a course about academic, to transform research projects that we do, what you do at the university in business. And in this course, this course that I went to the Switzerland. And when I did this course, I created a business focused related to my skills, to my professional career. And I passed all last year planning how to do this, how to transform it in a business and do this for my career, to work with this in the future. And I got some financial support to do it, and now I'm working in my own company. So this is so amazing because I realized that I stay when I really want to stay. So, and in the past I felt lost about it, but now I'm doing what I want, and this is what it's just what so possible because I planned it in the past. I had clear goals to my professional career. Of course, I have other plans to my personal life, but I think when we talk about work, it's easier to explain the goals and achieve them and realize that, oh my God, I achieved the thing that I planned before. So yeah, I have clear goals for my life, and I think this is the thing that I want to my life, like to work with science and work with business and to bring to the society someone that I really believe in about food, about new products, and that's it.
Really nice words, Abby. I'm so proud of you. You know, it's a really good story, you know, and inspirational as well, you know, because, and you said something that I would like to ask about, you know, that is when you were studying, you didn't imagine, you didn't see yourself being a professor, right? And but you in that time you imagine yourself being a owner of a company or not? How it was for
Yeah,
you?
yeah, I see me doing it. Like I also see me how to say ensinar in English. I forgot the word.
Teaching.
Teaching. I'm seeing me teaching something for the society, but not like a teacher, in a different way.
Yeah.
And what I'm so passionate about to create my own business, it's every day it's a different day. Every day I have different how to say, things to do, things to solve, new problems, new achievements. So it's a dynamic scenario that I really like to stay in this.
Yeah.
And what I'm felt in the past about the professor career, it's I see me like to doing the same thing every day, and I don't know how to explain. I really like to teach, but I not in this way. In a different way.
Yeah.
But nowadays I see me being a leader in my company, help the other people, and trying to create a new business and communicate it to the society. So this is that I really want to do.
Really nice, Kabi, really nice. Thanks for sharing. And Michelle, your turn. Open your heart for us. What do you want to do for life? What do you want for life? You know, tell us everything.
Well, heard Gabi talking about what her didn't see to doing, for example, being a professor. I thought that I started to think about what do you want, think about what don't want. For example, I don't want to live a life with stress. I don't want to live a life without purpose, without align with work and life, personal life. I really like that work and life be connect. Because I think I'm a only person. I have many areas to management, but I can't disconnect myself, my heart, to work in a company. I think it's better when things are connected. And it's very interesting because this year I started to write my plan of career and my plan of my life. I don't know, but I have an intuition that this decade for me, because I have 30 years old, so 30 years old until 40 years old, I think that this decade I needed to be a great, a big challenge in my life, big changes. And I think it's the best decade for me because I worked a lot in living myself with pressure, with responsibilities that's not my responsibility, expectation of other persons. And now I can live for myself. And now I can reflect about what I really want, not my family want, not my job want, what I really want. It's so difficult to think. I think it's a process, a constant process. But I have I create a mission for, I don't know if it's mission, but I created a phrase about my life. And it is related about continuous evolution, be better for me, for the person, for the society, day by day. And it's awesome because everything started to really connect. For example, start on TNT, it's associated for my contribution of society. I needed to give value for society. I don't import to just give money, give it better for my family, for me, and the society, the other people around me don't grow up with my help. So I think a lot how to give value to the society with my work, with my life, but in the practical way, because I don't think that change the things and with difficult actions or with a big complexidade, I don't know. It's a good way to start. I think it's better when you start to simple things that you can do day by day. For example, I separate my trashes. It's a simple thing to do every day, but I know that helps other people, help people that use the trash for your work. So what I can do now with the things that I have to create a value to society? I think a lot of that things, because I needed to improve my evolution day by day and give it my best for the society. I think that's it.
Really inspirational what you said, and I I start to do it right now because what you said, girls, I think that it's really important and it's really excited, to know about your experience. For example, one thing that you said, Michelle, about you start think about what you didn't want in life. It's good. It's a way to start your process of growing. And sometimes we start to doing it. I think that Gabi said something like this as well when she mentioned that she didn't see herself being a teacher. So you both have similarities, about this process, and I think that it's awesome. It's a way to start something, to start to create your goals. It's a really good way. And about me, what I want for life. Well, uh, I choose if I need to choose one word to describe it. I I don't have just one word. But I I believe that family and happiness for me is connected. So if I can choose two words to describe what I want for life, that that's it. That's what I want for life: family and happiness. Of course, that I have another, uh, not another, other goals. In life, as I was saying to Gabi before the meeting. Not before. I think during the meeting we were discussing about going abroad. Going abroad for me, it's something that I really want to do one day. Now I don't have enough tools. I can afford a travel, but I want to go there. And talking about something meaningful in life, you know, here, uh, uh, doing these meetings, and making these meetings, yeah, it's like it's something meaningful for me because it's not just about to speak in English or have discussions in English. It's like somehow I believe that we are helping each other, and spread this message, about that it's possible to learn something new, no matter if you have a busy routine, and I believe that we all are in the same boat. I know that it's hard, it demands time and patience, but I believe that everyone can learn something new, especially English, and even if you have a crazy routine. And here in Brazil, as you know, guys, we just a few people speak English. Just 5% of Brazilians speak English, and I think that for our country, it's uh, a really low rate, of people that speaks English, because we have potential to be one between the biggest countries in the world. We have uh, uh, our land is amazing. We can bear a lot of different fruits. You know, Gabi can tell to us it. And what else? We have a lot of different uh, perspectives about products. Um, work, handwork. I don't know how can I say. For workforce, we have a lot of people that wants to work, but I don't know if it's something related with the government, that don't have or don't give to us enough tools to work or to progress as a nation. But I believe that this project, TNT, can help people to improve and to evolve, with English and with learning in general, because we have a lot of other language that we uh, provide here. And for me, it's something meaningful because somehow I can help people, around the world, let's say like this. And of course, we need to think about ourselves as well, because It's not just help others. It's really important, but we need to help ourselves first in order to help the others as well, you know. So here I'm practicing English. I'm learning a lot, uh, making new friends. So it's really important for me as well, you know. And that's what I want for life. Help people, you know, have my family next to me, close to me, you know, and yeah, try to change the scenario in general, you know. Yeah. And talking about goals, guys, I would like to know if uh, I think so, you know, I think that you both have clear goals, but I want to know from you if you have clear goals in your mind or not. What do you think? What you can improve to have clear goals, you know? Because sometimes we start to think about something and then we change. Of course, in this process, that there are some changes along the way, you know. But sometimes people get confused, thinking, and they don't reach the point, you know. They don't they they miss the mark. Let's say like this, you know, because they thinking a lot and they don't know where to go, you know. Michelle, what do you think? Do you have clear goals in your mind?
Yes, I every year I think in 3 goals for my year. In general, it's connect. They are connect. In this year, my first goal is to start a new job. It's not just a job. I needed to find a best job of my life. So when I write about my goals, I try to be, I try to, I don't know, desafiar, challenge myself. Because if I dream, I'm dreaming in a good way. Because dream small or big, it's the same. So I needed to find the best job with the best salary, aligned with my values. And it's hard, but it's possible. So it's good to keep a goal with this level, because you feel challenged for achieve, and I really want. The second goal in my life is finish my house, my own house. I construct. I live here now, but I needed to make many repairs and decorate, and I really want to create spaces that I can use with my family, my friends. And the third goal is where I will live, because my house is far from the big city. In general, I moved to live from my job, so I don't know where I am living. Depends on my job. Depends if I decided to keep in my own house. I don't know. And I hope that I achieve these goals in this year. But it's too much work in this life, and I broke these goals in small matters. I don't know. And for example, I need a really good job, so I need to improve my English. I need to use the LinkedIn. I need to find the good jobs, and I try to always review my goals and my methods, my goals for the month, the weekend, and it's so hard. I work so much in my goals, then in the past, in other jobs, it's difficult. It's life. Yes, I think.
Really good words, Michelle, and one thing that you mentioned, that you want a new job, the best one, and you said something really good about dreams. If you dream, you want to dream big. You want to have big dreams, because it's for free. It's we can dream. It's really good. Do you believe that people sometimes they are like so stuck with the reality that they are living right now, that they don't allow themselves to dream, because as you said, you want a good job, with a good salary, aligned with your perspective, and it's good. I believe that it's healthy, we need to do it. But you believe that people sometimes they don't allow themselves to dream big, because they are afraid that they can achieve that, or they are so stuck with the reality that they don't allow themselves to dream in a big
Yes,
way.
I I believe it. I used to think about this. I stay in places that I really don't deserve, because I work, I improve my knowledge, my life. I try to be a better person, but I'm not, I think that I don't deserve the good place, the good job, the good relations. And
That's the point. Yeah,
yes,
that's the
it's so
point.
hard for me to work in my merecimento. I don't know. I was the girl that don't go to the expensive shops like I don't know, Zara.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't inside. I created the goals with my psychologist. I worked in a shopping mall at South Zone in Rio, in
yeah,
Botafogo, and I don't uh, entrava in the stores. And
yeah,
no, I will do, because I needed to open my mind. I
yeah,
needed to live according to my expensive power, my knowledge, and I didn't share my thoughts, my opinions with other people with graduated, post-graduated with English, and I thought when I would like to answer this question, but no, I don't have the knowledge about this. And
yeah,
it's a terrible wall in the mind.
yeah.
It's you with yourself. It's so difficult to pass this limit.
Really, it's really crazy, because sometimes we don't believe, not just in ourselves, but in the reality that we are living in, because we are afraid to expose our opinion about some things, and with this kind of attitude, sometimes we lose opportunities, and to sum it all up, I believe that we need to have faith in life, faith in ourselves, and dream, because dream is for free, and I'm really glad to hear it from you, Michelle, because now I can see that you change your mindset, and for sure soon you will achieve your goals, your dreams, and we gonna testimony it, you know. I hope that I can hear from you everything that you will achieve, because I'm certain that you will get there, you know. Thanks for sharing, Michelle.
Thanks,
Congrats.
Bruno.
And what about you, Gabi? Tell us everything. Do you think that you have clear goals in your mind?
Yeah, I have clear goals in my mind about every side of my life, my personal life, my professional life, my spiritual life, like to be a person who who is faith in life, faith in the future. And I totally agree with Michelle and you said about the environment that we are, and that sometimes block to us to believe in yourself or to think about that something are not for us. So maybe one year and a half years ago, I couldn't believe that I can speak in English in public, like in a presentation or in a meeting like that. And when I went to Switzerland, I felt so afraid of to speak in English, because the thought that I had in that moment is that, oh my God, everyone here talk in English better than me. And when I started to talk in English, it's like, oh my God, I'm making mistake every time. And just in the last couple of days when I stayed in Switzerland, I realized that I can speak in English and everyone understands me. So what's crazy? Next week, I will meet the same people that I met in Switzerland, because we had here in Rio another event in technology, and I will have the opportunity to present my business with the same people that stay with me in the past. And I realized that now I'm so prepared to do it, to speak in public about my business, because a lot of things improving in my business and a lot of things improving in my English as well. So I'm so afraid about all these things, like to stay nervous, a little bit nervous to speak in public, or to meet new connections like a network. But to speak in English and to present my business, I really know that I improved it both a lot in the last years. So sometimes I put in my mind some barriers, like, I can do it, or I'm not prepared to do something. But the future shows me that I'm wrong. I'm so capable to overcome the challenge. And so about personal life, I have some thoughts in the past, like my personal life, because I didn't have a good experience about love and relationships. But sometimes I thought something like, oh, this is not for me. Romance and love and family, it's not for me. But nowadays, I'm changing my mind in the same way that I did for the other things in my life, because I think everything is possible for us, and all of us are needed the best things in our lives. I think that's it.
Really nice words, Gabi. You know, while you were talking about your future presentation, I thought I would like to be a little fly to be there and see their faces, watching your presentation, you know, and probably I'm sure that they're gonna think this is the same girl that was giving the presentation to us in some years ago, because her English is really awesome, you know. And for
And
sure
when
that
when I
you're
met
gonna,
these people, I just have an idea of business. I didn't have a business so concrete like this day. So
yeah,
now everything changing about the business and about my English too. So this is crazy, so crazy to me to believe in it.
yeah. I believe, and I am sure that you are much more prepared, about your business, your English, and everything that is related with, and you're gonna rock for sure. Let us know about the presentation. How was the presentation, and I would like to hear from you about this experience. It's really important for us. Really nice. You can call the people back, Gabi, please. And about me, guys, I think that, yeah, I have clear goals. Ever single year I write down what I want for that year. Of course, that some things we can achieve in that moment. As we watched in the video. You know, a lot of people that want something, they in the first attempt, they fail. It's normal, but then with more, uh, how can I say it? More with more time and with more chances to do the same thing over and over and again, they achieve what they want. It's just a matter of time. No matter if you are uh, a beginner, or you are experienced person. Sometimes we got experience just in failing, and then you're gonna progress, and in a certain point of your life you achieve that. It's just a matter of time and patience. You need to have patience to to achieve your goals, and yeah, I have clear goals, and I learned to not give up when things are not going well, or uh, don't when things are not in the way that we are imagining, or we were imagining, because sometimes we imagine one thing and then the way that things happen are different, but it's normal. The important thing is not give up. Sometimes you got frustrated, and it's healthy. We need to feel this emotion, and then work on it and overcome this feeling, and then move on, not get stuck with the same uh, feeling or moment in your life. And the most important thing is have faith, believe, because we work, we study, we do everything that we need to do, and we need to believe that we deserve certain things. We are able to do, even even though the reality right now shows you another thing. You need to believe that if not now, soon I will get there, and no matter if the reality is showing me another thing, and that's it, my friends. So welcome everyone back. Oh my god, I talked too much. It's 9:59. Sorry, my friend. So I just want to say thank you so much, but I don't I will not finish right now. I'm gonna ask you, for some of you, or just one person, how was the conversation before the end. Belle, can you tell us how was the conversation? I'd like to know from you.
Yeah, sure. It was an amazing conversation. I learned a lot with Murilo, Ricardo. We share experience and some information and goals, yeah, in your life. And was amazing because we could recognize a lot, a conquer, yeah, and continuous go for a while, four rounds about the goals, yeah.
Yeah,
Was good.
really nice, really nice, a really nice deployment. Thanks for sharing. And guys, I send you some links. The first one is about our survey, so please go there, rate us, give your suggestions if you want to give us. It's really important to hear from you. How was the conversation? What we need to improve? It's essential to make the project better. And the second one is about our YouTube channel. If you want to watch the meeting again, and I'm sure that if you want to watch, you will not regret, because the conversation was awesome here with Michelle and Gabi. We stopped in the second question because we had no time to answer all the questions. And if you want that I bring this again, I can bring it with all the pleasure, because the conversation was awesome. And the last one is about our site. If you want to apply for another language, or you want to do something more related with English, you can go there. We're gonna be happy to receive you all there. And guys, thank you so much for this time. You are precious for me. You know that. I invited you to be here with us next Saturday. And I want to give a big thanks for Gabi, because she helped me. She's helped me a lot, and she's amazing. Gabi, thank you so much for all your help. Okay. And guys, have a wonderful weekend, and see you in the next Saturday, I hope. If my boy don't uh, don't burn, doesn't come, because I'm gonna be a father again. So everything is crazy. Yeah. So that's it, my friends. See you and have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye.
Tchau,
Bye-bye.
Valeu.